Hello YouTube, how you guys all doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Anyways, I am coming out with a video today for a winnings I received. I've got two packages here, both from Amazon. There's this one, and I'm showing you the back side so you don't get my personal information. And then there is also this one, which I'm going to show what's in it first. Now I did pre-open them off camera. And why I have two packages is this. Um, there's a small group of us that do bingo lives different days of the week. And one of our hostess, KK, used to do Tuesdays and Wednesday lives. And health wise, she stopped doing her Wednesdays, which I took over. And then she was starting to find Tuesdays was hard on her as well. I'm not going to get into her health personal reasonings, but for her to host bingo, it was getting hard on her, so she decided she was going to put a stop to it for the time being. Her last bingo session, which was at the beginning of the month, she decided to do a few giveaways in the bingo session. And originally what she was giving away was PayPal, like e-cards, and she also, shortly into the games, she put all our names into like a race. I think we were like Martians or aliens or robots, or I'm not 100% sure what we were again. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. And she ran that race for like an hour. Well, I won that race. So then emailed her my information, like emailed her so she had my email so she could transfer the e-card over to me. Now, I'm in Southern Ontario. She's in the US. And I know she had tried and she had problems, and she's had problems in the past sending e-transfer cards like from PayPal to Canada and other countries. So then I sent her a message back saying, okay, well, since you're having problems with that, I can also do Amazon. So she got the email saying that, and then kind of stuck me in the back corner kind of feeling. So then the one Wednesday when I was hosting bingo, she was the first one to come in that day. This was about last Wednesday, I guess it would have been. So she was the first one to come in my room, so I just gave her a little nudge kind of thing, just a reminder, hey, did you forget about me? Blah, 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 blah. Did you get that email even from me? And oh my goodness, she felt so bad. And I didn't mean for her to feel bad. Like, not at all. And she's like, I'll go get to it right away. So she went and, tried to do it, and then thought, oh no, I don't even have her email anymore. And by the time she came back to bingo, I'd already started the session of playing, so I told her when I had my winner for that round of bingo, I would then put my email in chat for her, and she can, do what she needs to do. So that was fine. Played the first bingo, got my winner, or winners. I think there was two that round. And then gave her the information she needed. And then she went away right away and sent me an Amazon e-transfer card type thing, gift card, which was awesome. I get on that Amazon, and that's a bad rabbit hole for me. Anyway, so then when bingo was all said and done, I went for almost 2 hours. Then I got mucking on YouTube with other videos, and I went over to Facebook and started playing some of my games over there. I don't know, it was about 4 hours later, and then all of a sudden I realized, Tammy, go check your emails. You've got a present in there kind of thing. So I went and checked it out. Sure enough, there was a gift card in there for me. So I applied it to my account. I do have a Canada Amazon and a US Amazon, so I can receive cards either way. So I went and applied it, and then got on Amazon. Like I said, that's a bad rabbit hole for me. Got looking at different things. Now I've got a pretty good items in my cart sitting there for whenever I can get around to ordering different things. And I got looking, and I thought, okay, well, kind of like this idea, kind of like that idea. I do have a bunch of different books I do want to get, but they're like sets of 3 or 5, but they're individual books, so you gotta buy them all. Like, it doesn't come in a box set, unfortunately. And I didn't have enough for any of those book sets, so I thought, well, I want to buy them as a set, so okay, put that on hold still. Then I got looking, and the item in the white bag, excuse me, I'm gonna show you a second, and it's been on my list of what I've wanted for a while, and I'll get into that at the end because it's, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a bit of a tearjerker talking about said item, and you'll understand why if you stay to the end. Anyway, so I looked at it and then I left, and then I thought, oh wait, Tammy, you want to also maybe think about this movie? So I went and checked that movie out, put it in my cart. That movie could have come in on Friday. I thought, no, hold off, just in case, I could think of something else. Left Amazon again, then went back in thinking, okay, I do want to check if there's anything new for a couple different shows I like watching. No, nothing new in either one of those. So I left again. Then a little while later, I thought, okay, I wonder if they've got anything for this other show I like to watch. Sure enough, they had the whole season one, so I put it in my cart. And then this item, well, both items actually could have been delivered on Saturday had I placed the order on Wednesday evening when I got, well, Wednesday into early Thursday morning. But husband and I were going to go to the camper. I asked him Friday, and he goes, no, we're actually going to stay home. I was like, well, I don't really want to get deliveries on Sunday. I hate when they come Sundays. I'm usually, want to chill out and whatever. So I waited, and I placed the order late Saturday night. So what I had ordered is in this brown bag. Now, I've never used this yarn before, and I do want to build up my stash of different cakes. So this is one of those mandalas, ombres, and I'm not going to open the packaging, and unfortunately to read everything through the package is a little hard, but hopefully you guys can see the colors. It's really pretty. It's got different blues and purples and pinks and greens. Like I said, I've never used it before. I don't really know. I should have pulled up the Amazon order thing because I could have read it easier than the package. I do believe it's a 3 or is it a 4 weight? I believe it's a 4 weight yarn. It's very pretty. They said there's the green, the blues. Look, there's actually 2 different shades of green in here. The blues, the purple, and a pink. So I'm hoping to get more because I think this would make a really fun baby blanket or like a sweater, hat, and booty set kind of thing for a baby. So it's going to go in my stash for the time being. I don't think I'm going to use it anytime soon, but I want to start building up my stash of different cakes because that's one thing I don't have a lot of because they're kind of expensive here in Canada. Like if you go to Michael's or if you go to Walmart or our other local yarn shop we have, to get cakes are expensive. Like, and for the yardage of them, in my opinion, I don't think they're very worth it unless you've got a really good discount code kind of thing or a coupon. So anyway, so there's that item I bought myself with my winnings. And then there's this one. Now, I am a big fan of Riverdale. I have been from day one, mainly because I've been a big fan of Cole Sprouse from when he was in the movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. He was on Grace Under Fire, which I used to love watching. He had a small role in Friends, and then I got watching him on Sweet Life with Zach and Cody, which is Cole and his twin brother Dylan Sprouse. So when he started doing Riverdale, oh, I got hooked real bad. And the sad thing is, I would have been 17 when he was born. So, yeah, I'm old enough to be his mama. Now, I do have also his movie, 5 Feet Apart. Awesome movie if you haven't seen it. I know I'm plugging it. Not sponsored by, the company or anything, but it is a good movie. Then he's also got another one, it's called Lisa's Frankenstein. That is on my list. But then there's also the other lead male character is JK or KJ Appa, I believe it is. And he's got a movie out called I Still Believe. Now this movie came out, I believe it was early last year. And it's been one that I've been wanting to see. And I've been putting it off getting it, and like it's been getting lower and lower in price on Amazon. Then when my husband and I were at our camper a couple weeks back, where our kitchen table is, the TV sits behind me. So my husband sitting across from me can watch TV perfectly. I gotta go over to the couch to watch it, no big deal. He was flipping channels, and all of a sudden he's like, "Isn't that what you call it? The one that plays Archie from Riverdale?" So I looked over my shoulder, and sure enough, it was. And he goes, I'm like, "This is his movie that came out that I want to see." And I was kind of telling him what I could remember from the trailer. And if I break down and cry, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. um, I knew it was a tearjerker movie, really bad, and the reasoning for it. And my husband was going, like, I ended up switching, taking his seat, and he ended up going outside, do some yard work, came back in, and every time he came in, it seemed like I was bawling even more. And then when he came in and it was over, I was just sitting there, just full-fledged bawling out, like, couldn't console me at all. And for those who have seen the movie, you know it's a tearjerker. For those who haven't seen the movie, and we didn't catch the first half part of the movie, we missed, I'm gonna guess, probably for the amount I watched of it on the TV, I'm gonna say we missed at least a half an hour to 45 minutes of the movie. Now, I think the reason it hit me so hard watching that movie, and I don't want to give away spoilers, but I know I'm going to, and I'm so sorry for those who have not seen it and do want to see it. My one brother and his fiance lost their daughter at 6.5 years old, terminally ill from birth. I'm not going to get into that. We were originally told we were supposed to get her first birthday, and we had her for 6.5 years. It was amazing. Like, she was a sweetheart. Less than a year, we ended up losing the mom. And we were at a celebration in the summertime, celebrating the niece we lost, like my brother's daughter and stuff, and so on. And my brother does in-ground irrigation sprinkler systems. He owns his own company, and his fiance, the mom, decided to go with him the one day on the job. And then her lower back started hurting her, and she thought maybe she pulled a muscle, twisted the wrong way, whatever. And then it got consistently worse. And then when we had the party kind of thing to celebrate my niece, she was in a lot of pain. Then from where they lived to where her parents lived, it was about a 3-hour drive. She went home with their parents a few days later because it was both my brothers, like my mom, my brother's my mom, and then her parents, and then myself, my husband, and her siblings were all there. Kind of like I said, celebrating their daughter, who we'd only lost 6 months earlier. So she went home with her mom and her dad because they went home a few days later. She had some tests ran, and we found out she had cancer. And then within 5 months, it was in 6 of her organs, and we lost her. And I think that's why this movie here hits me so hard. Like I said, I haven't even watched all of it yet, but I will show you the cover. It is a really good movie. I'm sorry about the glare. There you go. It is a very, very good movie. It is a Christian movie, actually, as well, which I did not know. But, and I don't know what to say about it. It is a good movie. But, like, watching it on TV, you get commercials. You don't know how much of it's cut out and stuff. But, yeah, it's, if you haven't seen it, turn your phone off. Have multiple boxes of Kleenexes nearby. If you're going to watch it with someone, hopefully it's someone who's very supportive and comforting, because you're going to need it. But it is a good movie. So those are my winnings. Some new yarn that I've never ever tried before, and a movie that I've been wanting to see for a while, and unfortunately had a spoiler alert when I was at the camper last, but I do have it now. So we're going to, hubby and I are going to the camper this weekend because it is Labor Day weekend, for a long weekend for us. This weekend coming up. So Monday's a holiday. Next Monday's a holiday. And then our kids here in Ontario go back to school on Tuesday, which is the 2nd of September. 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Yeah, it'd be the 2nd of September. So we're going to the camper, like I said, this upcoming weekend because it's a long weekend, and I'll take it with us, and hopefully we'll watch it in full and see what we all missed. But it is a tearjerker, and I'm sorry I got emotional. I actually held it in better than I thought I would. But that's my winnings for today. I am gonna have 5 ball bingo tomorrow evening, so keep an eye out for that if you want to come and join. If you haven't played bingo with myself or other YouTubers that a group that we work together on, come on in. And anyone that's got the blue wrench in my bingo or all other hostess, or host and hostess, because there's one male, and you can click on all them and join them, and we have a great fun evening when we play bingo. So be safe, everybody, and love yous all, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.